Hello, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Pelisiwe Twenstra and I am a writer. I am back with another book review. Let's put it this side. Can you see? Yeah, I guess you can. Okay, it's not really like a book review. It's more of appreciation video, I guess. So what I want to start with is that Nyathi is an author to look out for. She's a brave writer and also very skillful writer. I like how she humanizes her characters, and here specifically in the Gold Diggers, the characters are fully fledged, and they are really human, and they're really quite different from one another, and they all have different paths. So we are introduced to Zimbabweans who try to escape, to leave their country and come to South Africa to better their lives. And we are introduced to their journeys, how they individually live in South Africa and how they try to survive. And there's a lot, this book is quite triggering. There's a lot of rape, there's a lot of prostitution, there's a lot of drugs, there is a lot of yeah, it's quite a heavy read. If you are a person who gets triggered very easily, I think like me, you should not read this one. And it's a huge warning that it has a lot of that, and it's quite blunt the way it's written. It's a lot of it, and sometimes it can come out as a little bit too much, it could come out as a lot. But you feel there is an agency for it to be like that, but also you feel the motivation why it's like that. And the reason why this book, I think, works is because it is so close to reality. It could gag you the way it is so close to it. The thing about novels is that it gives a reader a distance. They are able to breathe a bit, and to take it as fiction, and take it as something created by a writer. I'm not taking away that Nyathi has created these stories. Of course she has, but they are similar to stories that I've heard, similar to stories that my grandfather, because my grandfather is Shona, he's from Zimbabwe as well. So I know all these stories that are in here, and almost similar, but it's just fiction. Here, please hear me. It's just, I know that Nyathi wrote her book, it's just fiction, but I think the reason why these books exist and it makes so much noise, it's because it's real, and it's close to, it's raw, and it's close to what we see in the news, or what we try to ignore. Say is that it could have done even much more greatness, I think, if it was not a novel. Absolutely, because a novel creates sort of a distance that it's not real, or it's something created, it's fiction. But in honest truth, if you are a person that is a humanist, one, and second, you read the news, and you are from South Africa, a country that is not takes likely to foreign nationals, then you'll know this is far from fiction. It's something that happens every day, and we we are ignorant, and we turn a blind eye, and because it doesn't affect us, then it's not our problem. And I think if this coming out as a novel, it gives that it's not our problem, it's not anybody's problem, it doesn't happen, and gives that distance. Where else I feel if it was real, it was non-fiction, it would have confronted more it would have confronted a lot of people. And I think, anyhow, it's here, and it's a book, and but even though it's not, it's fiction, it's not really, it happens. uh, I appreciate the existence of this one, because no one would have done a better job than Nyathi, who is a Zimbabwean who has come to South Africa for reasons that I'm not sure of, but who has the experience of knowing firsthand what it is like for Zimbabweans who are living in South Africa. I don't, even though I am Zimbabwean. I don't, because I was born here, and I just had cousins and uncles and aunts from Masingo coming in to stay with us, so we would hear the stories of their journey, how they came here, and I, it sent me back. It sent me back to my days with my grandfather in the kitchen, talking and discussing, and them describing how South Africa is a little bit not what it seems to be. Yet it sells the idea of this gold, or sells the idea of how people, it's a manner for people, or it's a certain utopia for people outside. So, but it turns out it's not. For many foreign nationals, it's not like that. And you and I are part of the problem. Even you say, oh, mina angase ngihluphe abangaphandle. Dear, you did. You are doing it without you saying anything about it, without you even greeting. When last did you say hello to someone who's not from here? When last did you make them feel accepted, make them feel human? And these questions I was confronted with when I was doing a play called The Last Country. I am at fault. I am at fault to distance myself from the situations like that, because I don't pick up each and of course I don't do that, but there is other things that I don't do. And like, I would walk outside and I would say hello to someone who's passing by, coming from the university going down. I would say hello and ask them how their day was. But have I done that to someone who's selling, who's clearly not from here, and who is a vendor selling fruits and vegetables, and just 5 rand for them to have that? Have I ever done that? So it just makes me, there are many ways of being involved, or of standing your ground, or of disregarding what government is doing, or what the society believes is right. So there's many ways of doing that, and this book is voicing that. It's reminding us to be human, reminding us to do our part, and to realize that they didn't come here for they came here to survive. Imagine someone leaving their country. For what reason are they leaving their country to come to your country? Have you ever thought about that? Why are they leaving that country? To what? To just work? No. There's something made them run away from that country. And if you don't know, then buy this book, then you will know. Well, anyway, I thought this was not going to be long, and I intended this appreciation video not to be long. So Nyathi, thank you so very much for this book. It is needed, it is necessary, and thank you for writing it. And it has a place in my shelf, and thank you.